Good morning, Mr. Reagan. Standing before you is Namasu Zubenati. I'm going to present on a report with a title named Wind Turbines in South Africa. Many countries have deployed themselves on using renewable energy sources such as wind energy, which has been used for many reasons, and South Africa is among those countries. Wind turbine is one of the invented technology machines used to collect wind energy and convert it into electrical or mechanical energy. Wind energy has made many job opportunities. As a result, in South Africa, it is expected that between 11,800 and 12,500 million watts of wind energy projects could be deployed by year 2030, and South Africa remains a major player. As per definition, wind turbines are defined as devices that convert the wind's kinetic energy into electrical energy. They are mostly situated near the sea or deep into the ocean. However, the opposite is not an imposter, so as long as there is high frequency of wind blowing in that particular area. In South Africa, wind turbines are found in the provinces Western Cape, Eastern Cape, Northern Cape, and KwaZulu-Natal. The history of wind turbines. The first known wind turbine was invented and created by Professor James Blyth in Scotland. This wind turbine was the first ever to produce electricity. However, Charles Booth, in order to provide electricity for his beloved home in Ohio, he created a wind turbine for electricity generation and was the first to ever do so in 1888 in the US. South Africa, as one of the countries which are using wind for electrical generation, have made their first installment of wind turbines on the 16th of August 2002, when the unit started the generation of electricity. That was the Clipperwell wind farm that they opened in the Western Cape province. For wind turbines, the most basic unit is performing the best under high wind condition in summer, while the largest turbine is performing the best under weak wind or winter conditions. However, Clipperwell is not the only South African wind farm. There is another one called the Darling Wind Farm, which is also situated in the Western Cape province. This farm was recorded as the first commercial wind farm in South Africa, established in 2008. Contribution of wind turbines to the economy of South Africa. The lifespan of a wind turbine is 25 years at its minimum, with an interest rate of 2% per annum and a discount rate of 8%. With wind energy contributing 52% of South Africa's renewable supply and forecast to contributing 59% of renewable power, related emissions reductions over a project's lifespan, it is irrefutable that the wind industry is a force to be reckoned with in taking the country's energy to greater heights. How wind turbines generate electricity. A wind turbine is a 60 plus feet tall tower with blades on its edge end. There are mostly 2 or 3 blades on each, no more, no less. This is because having few blades on as possible reduces drag force from the wind. But at the same time, having 2 blades causes the blade to move unsteadily when they turn side to side trying to face the air. And one blade becomes too weak for the wind, so it hardly resists. With 3 blades, the angular momentum stays constant because when one blade is up, the other 2 are pointing at an angle, making a balance. With that being said, with 3 blades, the turbine can rotate due to the wind easily. In conclusion, a wind turbine is a technological machine that converts the kinetic energy from the wind to electrical energy by means of a drag and a lift force. Wind turbine was invented by Professor James Blyth in Scotland in 1887, followed by Charles Booth in the US in 1888. In South Africa, Clipperwell and Darling Farm are the largest wind farms available, and they generate a minimum of 80,000 million watts each, with Darling Farm as a commercial wind farm and Clipperwell owned by the ESCOM. Thank you very much.